Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Salt Princess here, coming to you with a little bit of an update on the Cold Cock Deadeye. Um, we've made some pretty big changes to the build. It wasn't really performing where I wanted it to. Although I think at this point, having leveled up to 95 and gotten a little bit more HP, and really like dramatically changed my gear around, I think that there's plenty of things that I actually could do and could accomplish with this build rather. I'll have to try at a later date. Like, I have relatively okay gear all over the place. I have plans to make some more major changes to the build, but at the moment we are running it as a magic find character. I got some lucky corrupts on a couple of items, so not all of them, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're just magic finding right now, seeing what we can do. There's still some improvements that I can make, but I've been target farming these, the Woven King's Bite, in order to get myself my own Rigweld's Quill. They're currently going for about 4 Exalted Orbs, and I just don't really care to spend that kind of money, because I only have, like, 6. So, fuck that noise. I have been using this necklace occasionally. Where did the quant go? There used to be quant on this. What changed? Oh, that's embarrassing. I had a quant necklace, I thought. Oh no. Well, anyway, I'm realizing right now that I've been using the wrong necklace for a while. So that's kind of funny, but that's okay because we put Abiscos on. So I've been running these layer maps for a while now. I've probably done about 100, and I've only gotten 5 of these damn cards. But let's just try it out and show you what I can do. The Ascendancy tree is like more or less what it was the last time I showed you guys. I did change some things. We went for more evasion as opposed to converting our evasion rating to extra armor. We lost some of the cold nodes and picked up a few more crit nodes, and ultimately just went for more evasion and life. We are still scaling through projectile damage, although I do have the extra cold damage on chilled targets and the extra like effect of chilling and freezing. So at the end, I guess I'll take a moment to go over that kind of stuff. But like in terms of magic finding, like I said, this is like a, you know, it's a tier 11. It's not the hardest map on the planet, but you know, it's not Blood Aqueducts, so it is what it is. And in terms of like our quantity, I think we're getting almost, what is still hitting me? I'm not used to this field of view. It feels really bad to not have my full, like, full vision. We got nothing. I don't want that princess. I know people use that, but whatever. We're here for one thing and one thing alone. Woven King's Bite. And maybe Exalted Orbs, I guess. And I'll settle for loyalties if I don't get what I really want. Let's see what we got here. We might actually go back. Yeah, fuck it. Go back and pick up a stack of Chaos Orbs and see if I can't make this a +5 or something. Hello? Let's just get stuck for no reason on nothing. Seems good. Yeah, I don't want to trade you right now unless it's item rarity. No. Doesn't have a price on it, so it's probably not for sale, but that is my bad though. I actually kind of enjoy getting the cannot die mobs with this build because the frostbolts just pierce everything. And there's a lot of pierce built into the build, so that's definitely not a weakness of the build at all. Let's pick these things up and get moving. This isn't really like the best map on the planet, or the atlas rather, to show you like what this build can do, because there are a lot of like tight corners, and I guess that is a limitation of the build. Whoa. Hey, bud, why can't I hit you? There's a shrine right here. What is that? What is this guy doing? Why can't I deal with that? That's annoying. But that's okay, because, like, there are open expanses, and, you know, I'm trying to show you the reality of the build and not, like, sugarcoat it and tell you it's the best build ever. Oh my god, it's so fun, and the playstyle is so smooth and great and awesome, and this is the best character that I've ever leveled, and I'm having the most fun ever. Because, like, I'm not. This build would probably be absolutely incredible for map clearing if we weren't playing Betrayal. I currently actually have my syndicate locked to research, so that's how I've been, you know, conveniently and comfortably magic finding through these maps, because I'm not like just constantly getting ganked by Jorgen or something. Just Chimeria just doesn't fly out of nowhere and hit me with an icicle right in the face and one-shot me every second map. So that part's a little nice, and it's probably a requirement if you're gonna magic find with this. And in terms of the magic find gear, for the most part, it's pretty conventional. There's really nothing like too exciting about it. It's just Quill Rain, Pariah, Bisco's Collar. I'm running the Parandus Blazing Belt simply because I got a good Corrupt on mine that gives me more strength and intellect. Scales up a little bit of my mana and a little bit more damage on my frostbolts and my ice or vortexes. And you know, it still gives us pretty much the same quant as a oh god, a Biscos would, but it's I don't know. I just like it better for where I'm at right now. If I had a Biscos to risk corrupting, I would probably enjoy that more. I think the Rampage would help, but I don't know how the damage scales up with Rampage. I assume they're projectiles, so like it's probably helpful to have those, but I just don't know enough about the item. It is what it is. I don't know if it's being picked up, but like it is kind of a spammy build because I'm trying to like pop out these vortexes all over the place, so I'm just spam to my thumb on my mouse 4 button, and I also have phase run on mouse 5, and that's giving me arcane surge like pretty much every application of phase run. Sometimes it's every other, and that gives us a little extra damage on our frostbolts and our vortexes as well. So Ripperino, didn't get what I wanted. So yeah, let's check out the passive tree a little bit. So in terms of like the ascendancy, we went for Rupture, gives us a little bit more crit. Tailwinds helps out with the accuracy, so we're just making sure that we land all of our hits. We're getting a little bit more projectile damage, which is kind of nice. The attack speed is really good too, because that other bow that I was using was so slow. Powerful precision allows everything to be pierced, which is nice, and it also gives us even more critical strike chance, which is a really big deal because I'm just refusing to give up on the cast on crit memes. And yeah, so getting some health, getting some evasion, attack speed, getting more health, a little bit more life leech. I am predominantly sustaining myself through my life leech. I'm not going to show you the shaped rings I have, but I do have a really sort of potent life gained on spell hit, which is really, really nice for the frostbolts, because there's so many frostbolt projectiles coming out so fast that I'm basically, as long as I'm attacking something and I'm proccing my frostbolts, I'm basically at full health the whole time. King of the Hill has been a really nice addition. I like it. The knockbacks keep things away from me, and it also gives us more crit. Like I said, I'm taking all of the evasion that I can get and scaling all the projectile damage and bow stuff that I can. I was having some mana issues, so I took Essence Sap. This is not necessary if you can handle the mana, these things. I took Sniper. I'm just trying it out. Projectile speed and damage is nice. The frostbolts move really slow and I move really fast, so every once in a while I have these situations where I proc like 4 or 5 volleys of frostbolts really quickly and then run forward, and then I'm in front of them, which is obviously not the greatest. We want to be freezing things and killing them and not running face first into them unprotected. more health. I am still running a lore weave, so like the strength is really important right now, so that's helpful. I don't know how I feel about this. This does give me increased critical strike and more cold damage, so it's probably great. And then we're still running Heart of Ice and Breath of Rime. It is what it is. It's kind of a meme. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. The clear speeds are fine. Like, I was doing tier 15s with it just a minute ago, and I can kill stuff as long as I'm not getting, you know, jumped by the Immortal Syndicate every couple of minutes, as long as I'm not, you know, expecting to boss. I even did some magic finding in some, like, Ulnatul's Pure Breach Stones and, like, a lot of Tools Breach Stones. That's how I got to level 95. And it was fine. Struggled a little bit with the elites in those because they're obviously really tanky, but if you have a good curse bot or an aura bot with you, it's not too much of a problem. So anyway, this is just a little bit of an update on the Cold Cock video, or the Cold Cock character rather. It's not doing what I had hoped that it could do, but it's a fine character. I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon. I probably also won't update this beyond this point. I'm just going to leave it as a magic find character, and once I can 6-link my Windripper and get a better quiver and very likely a completely different helm, I'm just going to go to the regular conventional Windripper MF build and sort of move the cast on crit, frostbolt, and vortex thing over to an occultist, and I think I've said that in my previous videos. I just think I'd get a lot more damage, and I'd probably find it a lot more enjoyable. And I think all the streamers that are doing the cast on crit, or the frostbolt vortex thing, I think they're having a lot more fun with the occultists for multiple reasons, and I'd kind of like to get in on that action. But anyways, guys, I am the Salt Princess. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.